Today we're going to talk about a game that released in 2018 and where it is now. It was terrible upon initial release back in the day. I never personally played it back then, but from what I have heard and seen, it was a shit show. Well, after the monstrosity of a release, they decided no one could play the game. After denying the public to play it, they would go ahead and get a bigger studio to join the project to recreate the shit pie they called World War III. This game is a modern shooter that has a huge arsenal of weapons and has many similarities to the Battlefield franchise, especially after the way Battlefield 5 had ended up, and upon release Battlefield 2042 had more problems than my alcoholic uncle. From weapon bloom to glitches under the map, or even the insane water boats climbing skyscrapers.
Scaling a fucking building. What the
Anyways, upon World War III closed beta, a lot of people had high hopes for it, even calling it the Battlefield killer, and some people believe it. The release has had server issues and not been able to play the game. I experienced that personally, but they have since fixed it from what I can tell. The footsteps could use some touching up. They sound like pitter patter and hard to tell where exactly they are from.
Yeah, that was just one person, and it sounded like a fucking army coming around the corner.
As well as the sound or gunfire and where the shots are being fired from. The recoil as well could be dropped just a little on the ARs. Just nothing game breaking has happened to me yet. The AR recoil, I know in real life guns have, recoil, but you can control them a little bit better than what you're seeing on screen. Right now I've noticed the marksman rifles have been a go-to for the medium range because of the lack of recoil. This is me not trying to control it.
Our units are taking hold of objective Charlie 1.
What a clusterfuck!
Not too bad.
I'm running
Our
dry.
units
Need
are
ammo.
taking hold of objective Charlie 2.
Oh, you can kill me.
Changing
My
back.
bad. It's not necessarily how hard it is to control the recoil, it's more
Our
of just
units
the
are taking
controlling
hold of
the
objective
weapon.
Bravo.
It's gonna go up, you're shooting the gun, it's pressure. But this is where you control
I need to reload.
this is a little bit more easier to control than an assault rifle. Is what I was saying. I don't know if you could hear me over the loud ass gun. But yeah, it's not the recoil, it's more of just trying to control the weapon altogether, especially during a gunfight. What the fuck?
Our units
The rank progression is a little slow, which isn't a huge deal, but I'd like to unlock new weapons and try to play around with the different variants of weapon. Overall, I don't think World War III is a terrible game. Yes, they have some problems they need to fix, which is why they're doing their closed beta. But I don't think this could be a Battlefield killer. It could compete with them, which would create competition at DICE and could use some of that. Then maybe they would actually try and fix their game. I have high hopes for World War III. I think with some updates and more player feedback, they will continue to improve their game, and don't forget about the players like some of these big AAA franchises. Not gonna say any names, but anyways, if you're looking for more first-person content or want to update a newer first-person game, like and subscribe and it'd be greatly appreciated, and stay beautiful, you ugly bastard.